people of the World Wide Web. So it's Cypher Sigma here. It's Monday, and yes, it's Monday movie news. So this is just a little video that I'm doing most Mondays, just to go over the current news of what is going on in the movie industry and stuff. So as the picture would already give away, yes, there has been rumours. It seems that have been circulating that there is confirmation that the Disney movie Cool Runnings will get its sequel. So I think it's 1993. The original came out in. Not quite sure where this is going or what they would do. So anybody who has not seen the original, is basically about 4 Jamaicans who go to the Winter Olympics and compete for a medal. Whether this will be a follow-up and have the original cast members besides obviously John Candy, who knows. But interesting times. I really like the original one. Maybe too much time has passed for this and they're just trying to cash in on the reboot. But there we go. So next up, what do we have? So a bit of sad news coming this weekend. Obviously, it is announced Sunday that Terence Stamp, General Zod, obviously the main guy from Young Guns 1, obviously who looked after the boys and like Yes Man and a lot of other little movies that he's done, has died at the age of 87. 87 is quite a good age, I would say. He had quite a good innings. Obviously, he's very much remembered for like General Zod's probably the main thing he's known for. But so to have that behind you as an actor, I think is quite a good thing. So makes me want to feel like I maybe want to go and see Superman 2 at some point. The Richard Donner cut probably I might revisit. But yeah, it's unfortunately this is more of a sad times. Obviously, as you get older, actors that you grew up with and saw obviously then slowly pass away. But it's best that they are to be remembered. So next up, number 3. So this will be the box office haul. So I've only got the domestic ones done. I've got overall. So Weapons led the American box office with Freaky Friday with $25 million. That is. Freaky Friday was in second with 14.5, and Nobody premiered to 9.25 million. What that actually translated to is Weapons has earned 149 million worldwide on a 38 million budget. So that has 4 times its budget within like 2 weeks. I think it's been out, two and a bit weeks. So that's doing really, really well. Definitely there are works or talks of a prequel with Gladys's backstory. However, that's got to be written, greenlit, and done. So maybe a few years before we get to that side of things. Freaky Friday is now up to 86.3 million worldwide, so it's almost double its budget. So I think it still needs another strong week or so to actually be profitable, but seems to be doing quite well. Nobody obviously knew out the gate, only made 14 million worldwide. I go to see it this week, so you expect a movie review this weekend or next weekend, depending, because I'm away and stuff. So we shall see how that goes. And then obviously below that we have Fantastic Four made 8.8 million. So out of their 200 million budget, they've made 468 million. So I think it's slowed down a little bit. And then it's Bad Guys, Superman's I think 2 million behind Mission Impossible for like the 10th highest grossing movie of this year. Naked Gun with 4.8 million. So yeah, Weapons is kind of where the priority comes into that. So yeah, that is the weekend of box office as a whole. So then we have 2 other articles. So first one up has been this. So anybody who is a fan of the Resident Alien, Firefly and stuff like this, we have Alan Tudyk, and he has been doing some podcasting, I know, with Alan Cummings, the voice of Winnie the Pooh and stuff. And it has come to light that essentially when he did iRobot, he did the voice of the robot itself. In the test screening, it was revealed that he was more relatable, more being the thing that audiences were gravitating to rather than Will Smith. And as this was a Will Smith movie, next thing he was taken off. I assume he was still in the credits, but basically he's taken off promotional material. He wasn't really featured in it. He was basically taken out of the limelight, which is a bit sad to do. I can understand from a company's point of view if you have Will Smith with his big head and Sonny, this robot, is then getting bigger billings. But at the end of the day, that's only going to help people come and see your movie. It doesn't say if it's the studio, if it was Will Smith or anyone else. But yeah, I feel sad because obviously Alan Tudyk, it was a great role for him, and he does it. You know, if you do a role, regardless of good or bad, you deserve to be, that to be transparent to the audiences, and to, you to get the recognition or non-recognition that you deserve. And him to not have that was a bit of a shame. He's still done quite well for himself anyway. We still know now, but it is the movie industry. And then the last one up, so this news dropped early this morning in the UK. And it is essentially that Universal now have bought the rights to Jason Bourne. So yes, this is the obviously franchise that Matt Damon had done in like the early 2000s up to 2000. I can't remember, it's like 2016 or something when we got the last one, something like that. Might have been later, might have been sooner. So as Universal had the rights, you can expect another movie coming, whether it's Matt Damon and they're going to continue on from what has been done. I think Paramount did the originals. I could be wrong. But that has been a little just roundup of news for the day. Anything interested you? Did you find it useful? Let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comments below. Otherwise, I've been Cypher Signal Screen Time. Hope you enjoyed this news. I'll definitely see you next one.